What are you running in the Olympics? Or like, what are you trying to qualify for?
Well, I'm trying to qualify for the 1 and 200. The qualifying for the 100 will be the A standard is 10.15 and the B standard is 10.25. And the 200, I think the A is like 20.5. So I'm trying to be able to qualify for both of those.
How close are you to those?
Well, my first race of the season, I ran at 10.41. Second race at 10.38. So I'm getting pretty close to the 100. But the 200, I open up with a 20.9. I haven't ran it yet, but next week, well, this week I should say, we're going to California, and I should be able to drop a really nice time there.
Good. Why did you start running?
Why did I start running?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was a kind of in my family, like my whole family on my mom and dad's side is very athletic. My uncles, all my uncles on my mom's side used to, everyone's in track and field. One of my uncles used to high jump, run really fast. And on my dad's side, my dad was really fast. Actually, my dad used to beat my coach that trains me in the Bahamas. And he was on the verge, he ran like 10.1, and he's on the verge of going to the Olympics. So what happens, he pulled his hamstring, blew it completely out of the water, and he messed up his chances.
So you just say running is a family tradition, basically?
I mean, kind of. I'm just trying to chase my dream and trying to pursue the dream my dad never get to do since he got injured.
What would you say is your strongest attribute?
My strongest attribute?
What's your strength?
My strength is my finish. The way I finish my race, I don't really have a good start, but Coach Maston been putting in time with me, trying to get my start down. But my finish is my main thing. That's why I'm really good at the 200 compared to the 100.
How's this season going?
Well, indoor, it went really good because at nationals I kind of won everything, got the gold in everything I was in, and the team won, which is a good thing. But the season is just beginning for me, kind of. So I'm still like doing like strength and everything else. I haven't started in speed or anything because I'm supposed to be able to hold this until August. So I can't do too much speed and then be burnt out by the middle of the year. So I'm still slowly progressing.
Who would you say is your idol? Is there a professional athlete that really inspired you, or what?
Funny story. My idol is Justin Gatlin. He's my all-time favorite athlete. And last year I went to World Relays and I ran. And I talked to him. I was like, well, growing up I watched you run, you know. And he's like, well, way to turn your idol into your rival. Let's get it. And that was like kind of like a motivational speech for me because like, it's like as a child, I watched him, I like studied him, and now I'm running against him. It's like a dream come true.
That's awesome. Who gives you inspiration?
Who gives me inspiration? Mainly my family. Like my mom, my dad, they're like my two biggest fans. My dad, he would just come to see me anywhere I am. My mom, she's like more the spiritual type of, she watch in the background, she don't like to be in the middle of things, but she always supports me. She texts me every day, asks me how it's track, how am I doing, how am I feeling. You know, it just motivates me every day just to try to get my goals down pat.
It's good having good family support.
Yeah.
Tell me about your accomplishments and all your running days and stuff.
Well, back in, I would say 2009, I was a junior at the time, like I was in track, and that was my first junior team. It was called the Carifta Games, and it's like all the Caribbean islands, they meet at like a different Caribbean island that year, so I think it's like St. Lucia, and we just compete against each other and try to like, it's like a mini Olympics for the Caribbean. And then my biggest stage was, besides World Relays that I made the 2014-15 team, my biggest stage was World Juniors in 2012. I got to go to Barcelona, Spain, and get to compete, but I didn't compete how I wanted to. But everyone told me I still did good, even though I didn't do the best of my ability. So.
How did you do in the Worlds 2014?
The Worlds 2014? In the 4x1, I think we came like overall, all the country, I think we came like 9th. And in the 4x2, we came 6th. Yeah, 6th in the diploma because last year we came 5th. So.
So close, man, you're right there.
So close.
What do you hope to accomplish in Rio?
Well, my accomplishment is to, can we start that over?
Yeah,
No. Well, my accomplishment is to basically try to do my best. Like, everything in track is about like what you could accomplish for yourself, kind of. It's a team effort, but like people motivate you and stuff, but it's mainly you only could control what's in your lane. So my goal is to try to, no matter what place I come, to try run as fast as I can and be able to get a personal best in the Olympics. Oh my God, I gotta put this on vibrate.
You can if you want, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a pump-up playlist?
A pump-up playlist?
Like songs that get you motivated and ready to go?
I do have a playlist. Weird thing is the playlist named Apple Watch. So since I got an Apple Watch, I like sync all my music to my Apple Watch so I could just use wireless headphones and warm up so my phone wouldn't be in the way. So yeah, I actually got a pump-up playlist.
What does that consist of?
I would say a lot of hip-hop, R&B, mainly. But I do have some slow songs on it. But the slow songs contribute to when I'm stretching. I have like some gospel songs also. So like I just listen to the slow songs when I'm stretching just to like trying to kind of relax and not be all hype all the time. You can't be hype stretching, you know, that's not a good feel.
Do you have a certain meal that you like to eat before a race?
The
night before, the day of?
Well, mainly it's like for me, in college, it's like a week preparation. So what I'll do is make sure I stay on top of my vitamins, and I try to take in as much carbs and protein as I could. I tried to eat like beef or steak, just mainly chicken, pasta, just light stuff so I could be able to just go through me and I could be able to be in tip-top shape when I'm ready to run.
What do you do to like deal with nerves? Do you really get nervous before a race? Do you have something to take care of that?
Well, honestly, it's been a long time since I got nervous. I think the nerve is what brings the excitement, but really what I do is, as a child, my dad always tell me like, when you get nervous, just pray. So sometimes me like pray, but like he would be like also like review your race in your head, like remember the steps, what you have to do to in your race, because you can't basically, what Justin Gatlin said is you can't think about coming out of your dry phase. You have to think about your first step. You can't skip a step, because if you skip a step, you're gonna mess up. So I try to like focus on every key part of my race so I can be able to execute right.
What do you have any other stuff you'd like to add about the upcoming challenges you have, or things that have gotten you here?
Well, the one thing that really got me here is, I must say, the Lord, because without him, I wouldn't be nowhere, honestly. But the main thing is hard work and dedication. I watched a video and it says, a motivation video, and it was like, you have to want it as much as you breathe, you know? And it's like, it's kind of like that. It's like how hard you work is the effort you put in is the effort you're gonna get, the results you're gonna get out. So it's like, I work as hard as I want it. So I wouldn't skip out on anything. Like, I always go hard every day in practice, weights, abs, everything. Like, I wouldn't skip anything.
Anything else you want to say?
I don't know. I'm nervous. Shout out. I'm gonna show this video to Buddy Heel so he can know. Yeah, I get interviews too, bro. I got you. Shout out to my mom, my dad. 242 to the world. Remember that. You know.